Well, hello there. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Come on in. I'm just sitting here enjoying reading an afternoon of casual reading of the classic Nausea by Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Sartre. Yes. And I have lost my prompts. They have fallen to the floor. My name is Russell, and I'm here to do the Snob-O-Meter Am I a Book Snob book tag. And yes, this is really my copy of Nausea that I've had since high school. Because in high school, I was a book snob. I would only read classics. And I totally looked down on genre fiction, which is embarrassing and hilarious to me now because I'm a die-hard genre fan. I respect the classics. Like when I was 16, Thomas Hardy was my favorite author. Also, but at the same time, I would read popular books, which I deemed, I don't know, like I thought, okay, those are like really high quality, and that's literature. And so like stuff like A Prayer for Owen Meany and The World According to Garp, and then what's the other one? Still Life with Woodpecker. I forgot who wrote that, but anyway, that's the kind of shit I was into. And like, as I'm 49 now, and like I just kick myself that I never read Goosebumps or something back then, because it was all classics and Frankenstein and Dracula, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I love all that stuff now, and I'm grateful that I read that at an earlier age, but now I'm just like, there's so much out there. Anyone who's a book snob really sells themselves short. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's get into the prompts, shall we? Prompt number 1. Alright, looking down on others who don't enjoy the same types of books that you do. Yeah, I would say that's book snobbery, and I don't do that, and I don't know anyone who does, honestly. Okay, so that was a quick answer. Oh, wait a second. I read my answer instead of the prompt. Oh my god. And I don't know how to edit this out, because I don't know how to edit videos yet. Oh! Alright, prompt number 1. What's your definition of book snobbery? My answer: looking down on others who don't enjoy the same types of books that you do. Oh my god. Alright, let's move on. Prompt number 2. Is there a genre or type of book you would never consider reading? Alright, for me, I would never read inspirational fiction, Christian fiction, or inspirational/Christian romance, because they have an agenda, in my opinion. The authors and publishers have an agenda, to further the religion. I grew up in Christianity, and it's all about saving people and spreading the word, spreading the gospel. And so I'm just not down with that. Let people believe what they believe, whatever. And so also, like, the publishers and, in my opinion, the writers, they see books as a ministry tool. It's not sincere. It is not art for art's sake. I feel like a lot of the Christian fiction people write, because they want to spread the gospel. And I'm just not down with that. I think you write because you love it, because you're compelled to, and we as writers are compelled to share what we write. And yeah, that's what it's all about. All right. Prompts number 3. Does erotica count as literature? In my opinion, yes. Whether it's like monster porn or some highfalutin, like super spicy French romance, or some. What is the one, like I think it's called The Butcher, about the young woman who works with the butcher who's considerably older than she is, and that's an erotica title I think that is actually considered a literature classic. Or the works of Anais Nin or Henry Miller are, when they came out, they were totally scandalous, but now they're looked upon as like art and like classic literature. So, but I mean, like, one of my favorite books I've ever read. It's hilarious. It's called like Lust of the Space Raptors or something like that. And it's about a female scientist who has like gets it on with a bunch of space raptors, and it's hilarious. It's so awesome. To me, like, a book is a book. If you like it, hey man, that's awesome. So whatever. All right, number 4. Is it better to read classic books than bestsellers? My answer is, it doesn't matter. Read what makes you happy. Yeah, I don't think it's better or worse. However, if you're invested in a genre, I would say, like, read the classics of the genre. I used to scoff at this, and I'd be like, I don't want to read that old horror shit. But like reading M.R. James and H.P. Lovecraft and just going back to the foundation has really made me appreciate what has come after them. And so, yeah, I'd say it's definitely good to invest time in reading the classics, especially if you're really into a certain genre. Okay, number 5. Have you ever bragged about reading a classic in order to sound smart? No, I have not. I think that would be totally weird to do that. I hope that people find me at least somewhat intelligent, because being stupid is like a serious fear of mine. And so, yeah, I'll admit that. But anyway, moving on. Number 6. Do audiobooks, comic books, or graphic novels count as reading? Yes, absolutely. And there's so many great audiobooks on YouTube, and even people are writing their own books and creating audiobooks from their original material, and I think that's fantastic. And like, I read comics when I was young. I think there's some incredible, just beautiful graphic novels out now, and I think it's serious art, and I definitely think it counts as reading. Absolutely. All right, number 7. Have you ever looked down at someone for reading a popular fluff book? No, I have not. Again, let's read what makes us happy. Let's just read. And I agree with Jen, who said she's just happy to see people reading. I saw someone reading at the coffee shop yesterday, and I don't know what they were reading, but I was just so happy to see them reading, and so many people just spend time just like scrolling on the phone, and to see someone out in public with a physical book was just a really wonderful sight. All right, number 8. Have you ever been the recipient of someone else's snobbery? Yes, I have, but not concerning books or my reading choices. Number 9, would you ever be friends with a snob? I wrote, I would rather not. My encounters with snobby people have not been pleasant, so I would just prefer to keep them out of my orbit. Yeah. All right. Number 10. Are people who don't read less sophisticated than people who do read? Well, I don't think so. I just think everybody has their own interests, and I really don't consider sophistication as a quality that I look for in people. I don't think it matters, and I'm not sophisticated, and like I don't really want to be. I guess like I'm kind of prejudiced here because I associate sophistication with like snobby people and highfalutin people who will like look down on others. I used to really have a thing against rich people, and I no longer do. I mean, if you have material wealth, like good for you, you know. But I don't know. I just don't think about sophistication too much. It's just not something I really encounter in my daily life. So, whatever. All right. Number 11. Based on my answers, do I qualify as a book snob? No way, dude. I'm not a book snob. I really don't think so. I hope you don't think I'm a book snob. I mean, I really try not to judge others and stuff, even though in the past, I've judged people who aren't horror readers. But, hey, I got over it. I know that's not cool to judge others. But, so yeah. And number 12, tag some people. Alright, I have a person in mind that I will tag. And so that will be great. And now we're done. So I can get back to reading the classic Nausea. Ooh, check out my shirt, Jen. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for your time. And please come back sometime soon. Bye.